I'm on the case. age of 12. That's when I began to hate myself. Yes, shade 2 was just a deeper hint of blue. On and already depressing you. Shade 3, well, you could say that it was the best of me, because it is the point that I felt the cease. It was just no coming back from shade 4. It melted my core. I tried climbing back, but 5 through 10, it just wasn't happening. So I spent 10 through 15 attempting to escape from it. The pain behind these eyes grew just a little bit. As my mood, it grew so damn tense that I felt like I might snap if I can't release some tension. So I stepped up to this podium and spoke on every position that I was living. And despite my best attempt, I realized there's no escaping this. So just let me rage a bit.
I'm caught up in these 50 shades of death. Everyone just steals another breath. Hollow as I am, it'll take whatever's left. So alone I'll stand to face, these 50 shades of death.
So where exactly did we leave off? Around shade 16, the sweetest of these unholy victories. Find my way into this present be a slave to indecision, see. Once I passed the teens and made my way into the 20s is when I felt like my life might get a reprieve. Then 23 poked out its ugly face. Whole world flipped upside down, swear to God there's no trace of the man I was before it all crumbled on the street path. Many times I have stumbled, but at least I can take some solace in. Even though I'm drowning, I survived up to 32 shades of death. There remains fuel, so bring that shit on. I can handle whatever is left.
Caught up in these 50 shades of death. Everyone just steals another breath. Hollow as I am, it'll take whatever's left. So alone I'll stand to face, these 50 shades of death.
When I was 3, I drew my first face. I was feeling blue, so my left thumb scraped the mark of the paper and traced a crooked smile. My eyes go wild, my lines, my style, my rhymes right now counted up to 23 shades of age. Emotions and ghosts show through my holes. I poke through my own, stay bold like Goku. Yet there will be no letting of blood today. I correct the mic checks with suctions. Fuck whip my rough grips. I'm blinded by nothingness. Nothing is, nothing less. I've hallucinated love. Schizophrenic, emetic, embedded the medicine better than me right off that tile again. I guess I'll die again. My mind is went inside my death. So many times I find myself at the ends. When I get high as hell, time will melt, sure. But what I have felt is 49 shades. Don't know how to count to the 50th. Born in 93, but I'll never guess the finished digits. Envisioning living in limited dimensions, swimming in dim-lit, dim-witted and edgeless suspension, suspended in sentences. A medium, breathing and feeding off helium hydrogen mixtures. Nearly a side effect. Debunking psychiatrist questions, plucking the light from eyes in endless rifts. EV and I depict incredulous death spit. Sick artists live in darkness till we become carcasses in the dark sarcophagus. My esophagus omits encrypted thoughts and long ass breaths.
These 50 shades of death. Everyone just steals another breath. Hollow as I am, it'll take whatever's left. So alone I'll stand to face, these 50 shades of death. I'm caught up in these 50 shades of death. Everyone just steals another breath. Hollow as I am, it'll take whatever's left. So alone I'll stand to face, these 50 shades of death.
Everywhere I turn, I swear that it's just like I'm trapped. This wall of flames is losing strength upon this man. It's chocolate. When I'm buried in the fire, losing breath forever. Rest. Will I bite the bullet upon the way just to fire it back? It becomes a past that just one chance is the only one. You just one chance that I'll ever have. Shrug it off, but treat it like some inspiration and just pin me down enough to look and try and chip away the bad. If my armor ever loses its shine and all that you can see where these weathered up lines built up from years of standing on the front lines of this battleground that I constructed in the back of my mind. Zombies are never tied, so it will never expire. So I just sit back and watch them dance. These flames. I want to give a shout out to Ones. Thanks for picking me as the winner of your contest, dog. Appreciate it. You know, we've all been at that place where we just feel like there's a wall of flames built up around us. Exit. It's just a circle of hate and sin. Strategy. Building up within. Caving in your mind. Like nothing's ever gonna be alright. Circle of flames, yeah. I can feel it dying inside. It's a circle of flames. Circle of flames, the flames. Feel it piercing through this armor again. It's a circle of flames. Circle of flames, the flames, yeah. Everywhere I turn, I swear that it's just like I'm trapped. This wall of flames is losing strength upon this man. It's chocolate. When I'm buried in the fire, losing breath forever. Grasp. Will I bite the bullet upon the way just to fire it back? It becomes a past that just one chance is the only one. You just one chance that I'll ever have. Shrug it off, but treat it like some inspiration and just pin me down enough to look and try and chip away the bad. If my armor ever loses its shine and all that you can see where these weathered up lines built up from years of standing on the front lines of this battleground that I constructed in the back of my mind. Zombies are never tied, so it will never expire. So I just sit back and watch them dance. Flames, they stay just running around in circles again. I can feel it dying inside. It's a circle of flames. Circle of flames, the flames. Feel it piercing through this armor again. It's a circle of flames. A circle of flames, the flames, yeah. Bench and checking the sense since the inception of it. Compilation of records been split right down the middle of it. Living inside a past tense, can't seem to get a grip, and now I'm bent in every which direction. Not a matter of perception, it's the full-blown affection of this intersection. So I'm going postal with it, just like it's been a full-on whoop of a bitch. And I'm just so tired of it, so I regress when I spit. It's been a coming of age, finding my niche on the lyrical tip. Almost like I was raised with the mic in my hand, but not enough prowess just to shake on a fan. When the shadows I'll stand, till I learn to take command of this brigade of loyal demons with the pump and a fist. Emanate the world with flames, fame, and create a circle of it. I can feel it dying inside. It's a circle of flames. Circle of flames, the flames. Feel it piercing through this armor again. It's a circle of flames. A circle of flames, the flames, yeah.
You know, I think you got the wrong impression about me. I think in all fairness, I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do.
These stars, they alone. They tell a story. Although I'm choking on, focusing on something historic. These lies, they stay strong. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be. Everything I thought I could be, turned out to all be wrong. Would I throw up these bits and try to fight it all, but would I just spit it out in the song? Always searching for some place stupid, and maybe almost out on the most logical spot. Between forgiveness and a welcome life, stand up, don't just let yourself run. These stars, they alone, they tell a story. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be. These lies, they stay strong. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be.
I've been contemplating suicide, right by the suicide. It's cascading, never got a light that lets these gutters dry.
If I'm the one to punish me, how can I be too punishing? I'm dirty, your freedom, my speechless, move too fast for me to read.
I've been living with the beast. How about you just leave me be? At least for the time being. Don't want you to see what I'm saying. These visions turn dark, the skin it turns black. I'm doing myself up and out. I guess it's just still coming back. If I was flawless, would you dare to speak? But I'm so flawed that you just turn a cheek. Swear it's burning me to turning peak. While death rises up inside of me. Not sure I can keep on fighting. So watch me turn right into the beast. I'll put a slit in these wrists just to let the soul breathe.
These scars, they alone. Scars, they tell a story. Although I'm choking on, I'm choking on history. These lies, they stay strong. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be. These scars, they alone. Scars, they tell a story. Although I'm choking on, I'm choking on history. These lies, they stay strong. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be. These scars, they alone. Scars, they tell a story. Although I'm choking on, I'm choking on history. These lies, they stay strong. Made sure no one understood me. Now that all hope is gone, so it's who I thought I could be.
These breaths, they feel so restless. Untouched, I'm hesitant to embrace what's not but the world comes crashing down like my best. I don't know around the field today, so I can go the pain with another landlord. To the man, it's what's left of my self-worth. Realize my plans is up on they shade. This money great bird. Bridges are burning, they're wrong and so deep. Corpses are turning as my flesh is melting. Fingers is losing no impress. As my grip it loosens, these insides grow so tense. I seem alone and been trapped inside of this shell. So much I drunk condone that it is on a tale. Am I comatose from the drugs or the lack of emotion? Is the news turning me blue or is it on hope that I'm choking? If memories were served, then I'm serving myself. Another shred of restraint stuck me right here and now. Shelf is stockpiled with every kind of torture device. That if you even try by any lies, then I crumble and burst like turning water to ice. Behind these eyes, I swear I can barely see through the pain. Can't ignore the lies, only thing that's keeping me sane. With every breath I can hear the torment. Let's spit softly under death, I'm making it raw, right? Swords into my shadow step, inching closer to the point of rebirth. Finding out what truly is my word. My wanted enough to stitch up the scenes, or am I really the demon that I see in my dreams? Something screaming, crawling, bleeding, defeating. It's raping only able that is seen. Witches are burning, they're wrong and so deep. Corpses are turning as my flesh is melting. Fingers just losing their impress. As my grip it flesh and blood, so you know that I made it. Every inch of this soul, yeah, my demons defeated. As my strength depleted, I will ignore any defeat of me as I go for the kill. Searching for an old thrill. I can feel the pressure of these breaths on my neck. Brain convulsions overtake me. I wonder what's next. Is the pathway closed off or is it wide the fuck open? Bit the blood comes up with every coat, but I swear I'm not joking. Maybe I am just that potent. Well, here's the open. Whatever remains for ignition to thin air. Like my emotions are just cursing to care for anything. Not even myself will keep suppressing. Yeah, everything but these ills. I was would give my point across, Jesus. No. Antichrist, I possibly, so take me right down up this cross. No room for the stop lost. I'm not a victim, and I'm dancing on the same cities with precision. As I'm screaming your name, will it never be the same? All the time it's sure to tell. By the time I get over the pain, I'll surely be dwelling in hell. Surely be dwelling in hell.
Bridges are burning, they're all meant to die. Corpses are turning as my flesh is melting. Fingertips losing their impress. As my grip loosens, these insides grow so tense. Bridges are burning, they're all meant to die. Corpses are turning as my flesh is melting. Fingertips losing their impress. As my grip loosens, these insides grow so tense.
If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying? Or fade like a symphony? What if I couldn't break this cycle of lies? Should I try to deny what's in the white of their eyes? I'm lacking passion, when confronted by any sign of goodness within. If misery was nothing but a mind state, then why can't I alter the hate? So full of confusion, each line's just another contusion. We're tight on this no swing, clenching it up. I guess these cuts are never enough to disguise the pain in this brain. These memories are so haunting, the taunt of these at the core. So you tell you the truth, I can't say much more. Just leave me here, right on the floor. Walk out my life like you walked through the door. This love, it remains nevermore. If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint it like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be, would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint it like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be, would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? I've been trapped inside of my mind, just trying to avoid and find my way to better times. With every breath that I take, I can feel the foundation just shake. The cracks are forming all around me. The chest can turn it for that I'd say. Never want to sever the ties that I should. Put the weight of the world up on my back, up on my back. If only for thought the better good. Now I'm so consumed by the sages from the weight that's been breaking down every emotion that I come to pass. If love was a gift, then I'm giving it back. Never wanted your pity, only an object of your rage. When you start in the shade, start swinging till something breaks. Whether it be you or me, someone will come along eventually and pick up the pieces, find a destination and know sick of being covered in diseases. If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint it like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be, would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint it like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be, would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? I've been trading this life flop like a crutch. When deep down inside, I know only death will end these cuts. And relieving the stress means I'm into these breaths. Maybe I'll just wrap around my neck and peel until I'm dead. I've been lying to yo, even worse than myself. To think I could have survived up in this living hell. These stats just another one closer to the door. When you're brought about a choice, indecision such a chore. Choking under pressure, wet cascade then down just like a waterfall. I'm so caught up in the tragedy that maybe, just maybe, I'm missing the truth of it all. Never alone, yet I alone. And that's the only choice I'll ever have to make. I can assertively say this shit is so far decayed that the light at the end of the tunnel is starting to fade. And misery was all that I could ever be. Would I keep trying to paint like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? And misery was all that I could ever be. Would I keep trying to paint like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? Was all that I could ever be. Would I keep trying to paint her like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint her like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint her like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? If misery was all that I could ever be, would I keep trying to paint her like a symphony? Tragedy was all that I could ever be. Would I keep lying to myself and everyone around me? How deep is the rabbit hole? Is it deep enough to lose all your hope? So we started out with the image of a broken home, a man that is so alone, clenching tight to the only thing that he knows. See all the tatters in his clothes, he's been dismissing no. It's just so barren to him, touched by fate, yeah, so he repents, yeah, so he repents. Sits there just wondering with the Satan in his heart, unsure of the door, leveling off of his growth chart. Sober closes his eyes, lips are giving a bite, sweat is holding on tight and trying to do what is right. But the pressure is so much that he could break it any second. Quick, find him a stretcher, not sure if he's content on making it. Quick, find him a stretcher, I'm not sure if he's content on making it, content on making it. And so the story goes, lesson is left untold. How deep is the rabbit hole? Is it deep enough to lose all your hope? And so the story goes, lesson is left untold.